We're here at North Durham Academy today in the sunshine, and as you can see behind me we've got our lovely steamroller that we've driven up here today. So today at the school we're looking at STEM, and STEM is about science, technology, engineering and maths, and what we're trying to do is inspire the next generation of engineers. So quite possibly behind the steamroller we might have some of our engineers of the future. So today they're looking at different employment types within engineering. So often students don't think of Beamish as somewhere where you can come and do engineering. This is a perfect example behind us of engineering in action.
So around here it's North Durham Academy. As you can see from looking around, it's a new build academy that was built in the centre of Stanley, obviously about a mile and a half or so from Beamish, in September 2011. It was the original amalgamation of Stanley School of Technology and Greencroft. And we've kind of taken on up to about 1,200 students here at any one time from age 11 to 19. And what I'm kind of here to do is to encourage students into STEM, and that's obviously why we're really keen on working with the likes of Beamish, because it's such a fantastic base, very, very close to us, and it's something that is essentially at the forefront of innovation, even though it's kind of looking in the past.
STEM is really important to us at Beamish. Lots of things, even though it's within history, are based within the science, the technology, the engineering, the maths. Lots of our learning activities and school groups that come to do the STEM activities at Beamish. So it's not just about the steam power, it's also about medicine through time, about the developments in technology around transport and everyday objects that we use within the home. So the 1950s is a really good example of a move within engineering. So we've moved from things like the steamroller through to the history of the trolley bus, which we will be seeing within the 1950s town.
Okay, so what we've run is basically what's known as a STEM Inspire Day. So the idea of the event is to have all students within the academy off timetable for the day to allow them to work on a selection of workshops and activities that they potentially wouldn't have done before or aren't necessarily going to be doing particularly often.
The activity in here is all to do with the miner's safety lamp. So we start off by looking at the dangers of working in a coal mine, like methane explosions and coal dust explosions. And then we move on to looking for how a solution was found to the problem and how the miner's safety lamp was developed. So the tube is kind of trying to represent a mine shaft, and what I do is I sprinkle a powder down it, which is then representing the coal dust, and we see a nice explosion as it travels up the tube.
For me, STEM learning and innovation within STEM is absolutely critical for the local area as well as for the whole country and for the whole world, to be honest. STEM, as you probably know, is worth anything up to about 500 billion for the UK economy, and that's something that I believe we need to tap into to allow our students to be the best equipped that they can be for STEM-related jobs in the future. As we know, STEM is going to be the future. We're currently kind of training our students to go into jobs that potentially don't even exist yet, and actually allowing our students to have those STEM skills and the transferable skills to work within that exciting and particularly important sector is absolutely critical and fundamental for us in terms of the success of the students and of the academy.